Hi, I'm Sharon Kachel from Attuned with Spirit. I'm going to do a card reading from the Akashic record cards. I loved these cards first time I got them. It sort of created this flow of, I was just going to pull one card, but then I needed to have one. What did this one say that was next to it? And what did this one say next to that? And then I ended up pulling like 4 cards, and it told me everything I wanted to know, everything. So I was really grateful. Let's see what this one has to say. The 2 of Keys, the treasure, and it was upright, it wasn't inverted. A man looks dejectedly at a smashed treasure chest in a room that obviously has been robbed and plundered. Behind him, a stream of light shines from below the lid of an unbroken chest that rests on a small table, the only piece of furniture in the room that hasn't been touched. This card represents a great loss or disappointment in your life right now. It could be the loss of a job, a relationship, or even an opportunity, but remember that this phase is temporary. It might take some time and effort to rally your forces to recover, but there is a great treasure within you that is always available. The little chest represents the part of you that is filled with light. It's vulnerable and it can never be lost or damaged. I'd like to stop right there. So there's a part of you that the peace that surpasses understanding can come from. But the only way you can achieve that is to really go in and know that that's true in a way where you can receive the love for yourself, no matter what. Because we all go through some crappy things. Some of us have gone through a lot worse things than others. But know that God is there, that God is everything. So God knows what's going on in your life, and it might not be the end of the world, though it may seem it. Some of the worst cases of things that I've seen can just be, it's time to be who you are. I think no matter what happens to us, it's always time to be who we are. I noticed that, especially lately, my guides have been saying to me, get used to being who you are, be who you are, be happy with who you are, enjoy being who you are, all these different kinds of same message things. And I think that that's the spark that you can take from some big loss. I mean, I've had different times where I've really been struggling with forgiveness because of like really big stuff. And there wasn't anything I could do about it. Some of it I could see coming, some of it I couldn't have done anything about it. There was just nothing I could do. And what I learned was I still love myself, I still love that person, and it's really necessary to continue well. And so whatever that takes, it's time to figure that out. Let me continue to read that. When you focus on what's wrong or what's lacking, it perpetuates your sense of emptiness and victimization. So when we feel like we're victimized, we are looking at someone as the perpetrator, and that's a really bad mind stick. When you're stuck in that pattern, it is like paranoia. It'll never end if you continually think that you don't have power to live your life now. You maybe couldn't do anything about what happened then, but you can certainly do something about what's happening now, and that's taking control of your mind in a way that you can move forward in a positive way. And it can feel like that's impossible, but step by step, Everyone can do it. And it's okay to feel like you're not ever going to be able to live life the same. You're not. It's going to be different. And you've learned from that. The gift that you get from these trials, no one can take away from you, and you may not ever want to wish them on anyone else, but no one can take them away from you, and you have that gift. And that's really the only reassurance I can give you when it's really bad. I know. So, let me continue. Open the lid to your light and let it illuminate your way. There are other opportunities and greater wealth waiting for you to discover. So that's the thing, for the stuff that's not meant for you to leave, it can feel really troubling, but you can't see what's around the corner. You can't see what's coming now. And you may not have ever gone that way without losing that. I hope that helps. Namaste.